Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton, filling in for Tom Corliss, who is in Paris for the reopening of Disneyland Paris. And here now the news for June 16th, 2021. Fireworks are finally returning to Walt Disney World on July 1st. Happily Ever After will once again transform Cinderella Castle with lights, projections, and pyrotechnics as moments from favorite Disney stories encourage you to grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. Happily Ever After hasn't been performed since March 15th, 2020, the day before all Walt Disney World parks closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. As part of the ongoing transformation of Epcot, Epcot Forever will produce a spectacle of fireworks, music, and lighting effects over World Showcase Lagoon, highlighting the themes of innovation, exploration, imagination, and celebration at the core of the park's past, present, and future. Epcot Forever is set to be replaced by Harmonious in a new nighttime spectacular, which was originally slated to debut in 2020. The show is now expected to premiere as part of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary later this year. While Disney is reintroducing some nighttime spectaculars, the special holiday fireworks are reportedly on hold for the time being. Neither Happily Ever After nor Epcot Forever will see a 4th of July tag. Disney's Celebrate America Spectacular will not return this year either. Guests attending the new Disney After Hours Boo Bash at the Magic Kingdom should note that at this time, Happily Ever After is the only fireworks show expected to run, which will run during regular park hours. Fireworks will also be returning to Disneyland Park beginning July 4th. Starting on Independence Day, Mickey's Mixed Magic will be presented nightly throughout the summer. This nighttime spectacular first debuted in January of 2019 and incorporates projections, show lighting, and lasers on Main Street, USA, Sleeping Beauty Castle, and the facade of It's a Small World alongside fireworks to celebrate the legendary Mickey Mouse. Before the July 1st return of fireworks to Magic Kingdom and Epcot at Walt Disney World, the parks will be conducting tests on June 26th and 28th. Nearby communities have alerted their residents to the testing, as Disney has not run fireworks for over a year. Communities near Walt Disney World often consider the fireworks to be a perk, as they can often view them from their neighborhoods. Disney notifies these communities of changes to fireworks schedules to prevent any alarm. Operating hours have been extended at 3 of the Walt Disney World theme parks throughout July. Magic Kingdom will now be opening at 8 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. from June 27th through June 30th. It will still close at 9 p.m. in July. Then the Magic Kingdom will open at 9 a.m. every day. Instead of closing at 9 p.m., it will close at 11 p.m. from July 1st through July 10th. It will close at 10 p.m. for the rest of the month. Epcot will be open 1 hour later from July 18th through July 31st, now closing at 10 p.m. From July 4th through 31st, Disney's Animal Kingdom will close at 7 p.m. instead of 6 p.m. In addition, showtimes for the returning Happily Ever After and Epcot Forever have been added to the calendar. The shows begin again on July 1st, with Happily Ever After being performed at 9:15 p.m. nightly at the Magic Kingdom. Epcot Forever will start at 10 o'clock p.m. at its namesake park. These showtimes run through the end of July. No times for August have been added yet. Effective yesterday, June 15th, vaccinated guests are no longer required to wear masks on attractions at Walt Disney World. Guests have been able to go without masks in outdoor spaces since May 15th, but yesterday was the first day where guests were not required to wear masks on attractions or in attraction queues. Physical distancing markers and vinyl and plexiglass dividers have been largely removed from the queues and ride vehicles or attractions at Walt Disney World, as many of the COVID-19 safety measures continue to be rolled back. Some markers and dividers remain in indoor portions of queues, but we expect these to be removed fairly soon. Star Tours at Hollywood Studios is the latest attraction to begin seating guests in every row once again, and other attractions such as Splash Mountain at the Magic Kingdom and Spaceship Earth at Epcot are no longer separating parties with empty rows. And while it's not as big a deal as the return of fireworks to the Magic Kingdom and Epcot, sometimes even the smallest changes can bring us joy. Yesterday, a Facebook user sent us a photo from the 50s Primetime Cafe in Disney's Hollywood Studios, where ketchup, salt, and pepper have made a quiet but impactful reappearance to the tables. Condiments like these have been gone for all table service restaurants since the parks reopened last year. Guests had to request them and were often brought with small quantities of the condiments, or maybe seasoning on a plate or in a ramekin. We expect to see salt, pepper, and condiment bottles returning to other restaurants around the Walt Disney World Resort soon. Walt Disney World annual pass holders can now show their love for two fan favorite characters on their mobile devices. As revealed last month, the Orange Bird and Figment have joined the lineup of Disney Magic Mobile pass designs, both exclusive to pass holders. The iconic Epcot dragon appears in a nice purple gradient, while the Orange Bird is on an orange and green background. In a nice twist on the pass holder logo, Figment's artwork shows off Spaceship Earth, while the Orange Bird design shows off a slice of orange. Both designs can be accessed through the My Disney Experience app for iPhone and Android devices. The Magic Mobile Pass acts as a digital ticket on mobile devices, serving as an alternative to Magic Bands. Guests staying at Walt Disney World resort hotels can also use the pass as a room key. We rode the Jungle Cruise yesterday morning to find a new enhancement has been added as the refurbishment of the attraction continues. In the hippo scene, we now see a boat sinking as we ride past. In true Jungle Cruise fashion, the skipper has jokes about this new scene. Changes to the attraction are being made on an ongoing basis here at Walt Disney World while the attraction remains open. A new trapped safari scene was added earlier this month, while Trader Sam was removed in April. These changes are all part of the inclusivity updates that are being made to the attraction. Tickets for Disney's After Hours Boo Bash are now available for all guests after going on sale for just resort guests a few days ago and subsequently selling out on Halloween. Even more dates in October are now sold out, as well as the opening night of the event. The August 10th and October 5th, 8th, 12th, 29th, and 31st events are currently all sold out. Other October dates are available, but will likely sell out quickly. August and September events are also still available, with tickets starting at $129 for general guests and $119 for annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members. Epcot's new flagship merchandise location, Creation Shop, is set to open this summer, as well as Club Cool. Construction and painting at the World Celebration site have sped up in recent weeks as the opening approaches. Tarps remain over most of the Creation Shop windows. Pavement is now cleaned up around the new popcorn stand at one end of the Creation Shop. The building's color-blocked exterior is being painted over. On the other end of the building, much of the roof overhang has been painted with gray primer. Windows and walls have yet to be installed on this side of the facade, though. Most of the supports have been painted with primer as well. Windows are now being installed on the section closest to Spaceship Earth. This is the future location of Starbucks and an unnamed quick-service restaurant. New transparent tarps hang across the Interventions East bypass that will house Club Cool. Scaffolding still surrounds much of the building as work continues on the roof overhang. On the other side of the construction site, there has been significant progress on the Journey of Water walkthrough attraction, where construction only went vertical earlier this month. Winnie the Pooh fans, this one's for you. The 100 Acre Wood's most famous resident is the subject of a new pair of ears available at Walt Disney World. The ears are covered in a fuzzy yellow fabric with the same material being used in red on the interior portion of the ears. The side reads, "Today is my favorite day," which pays tribute to the words of A.A. Milne, the creator of the iconic character. On one of the ears, a cute bee buzzes by, reminding us of Pooh's favorite activity, yes, the pursuit of honey. The ears retail for $29.99. We found them at Tea Caddy in Epcot's United Kingdom Pavilion. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway had barely been open a week when Walt Disney World closed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Upon reopening, the attraction's pre-show was still operating with physical distancing, but it wasn't long before this changed and guests were forced to skip the pre-show altogether. Finally, with the reduction of physical distancing, the pre-show has returned. The film is the same as what was originally played, meaning that Minnie still kicks Pluto into the trunk of the car, a scene which drew some criticism upon the attraction's debut. After an unexpected explosion happens, guests then exit through the newly made hole in the screen towards their trains. Check out our video of the return of the pre-show here on our YouTube channel. Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge will be reopening on August 26th for all guests. The resort opened its villas for Disney Vacation Club guests last summer, but will now welcome guests to the hotel rooms within the resort as well. Bookings opened for Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge yesterday. At this time, no announcement has been made about the reopening of Chico or Boma, two, of course, popular restaurants located within the lodge. Did you know you can stay in a tree house at Walt Disney World? Well, these treehouse villas are available at Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort and Spa and sleep up to 9 adults in 3 bedrooms. These villas are not actually in a tree but are elevated off the ground. Most have a flight of stairs, but there's a wheelchair-accessible villa as well. Check out our photo tour here on WDWNT.com for our video tour right here on the YouTube channel. The roof of the new porte cochere at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort has been installed after being constructed in front of the monorail station. The roof is not completed, although most of the corrugated panels have now been covered in plywood. The roof was lifted into place on top of 2 rows of columns. Meanwhile, new steel structures have gone up on the other side of the monorail station. There are 2 column-like structures extending from the ground to the station's roof. There is scaffolding in front of and inside of the station as work on the roof continues. The newest cupcake at Walt Disney World can be found in Disney's Wilderness Lodge, which recently reopened to all guests. The Peach Melba cupcake is now available at Roaring Fork, the resort's quick-serve eatery. The Peach Melba cupcake is $5.99 and is a peach Melba and raspberry cupcake with a peach filling. Read our full review at WDWNT.com. As of yesterday, June 15th, fully vaccinated Disneyland guests are no longer required to wear a mask indoors or outdoors. Physical distancing and temperature checks have also ended. These policies went into place the day that the state of California adopted the CDC's updated guidelines, stating that those who have been vaccinated do not need to wear masks or practice physical distancing. Guests aged 2 and up who are not vaccinated are still required to wear face coverings indoors, except when dining. That does seem to imply they may not be required to wear masks outdoors, but this has not been confirmed. Vaccinated guests are not required to show proof of vaccination status, but must self-attest that they are in compliance before entry. All guests must attest that they are aware of California's recommendation that guests be fully vaccinated or receive a negative COVID-19 test prior to making a theme park reservation. All guests, regardless of vaccination status, will be required to wear masks on bus transportation from the Toy Story parking lot, which reopens on June 18th. Out-of-state guests are now welcome to return to Disneyland Resort. Guests looking to stay on property at one of Disney's hotels can now enjoy extra savings on select rooms and dates. Guests can save 20% on select rooms at Disneyland Hotel and 25% on select rooms at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. The offer includes savings on select rooms at Disneyland Resort Hotel for stays from July 5th through October 2nd of 2021. To take advantage of these offers, guests must book through September 16th, 2021, and travel must be completed by October 3rd, 2021. Theme park tickets are not included but can be added separately. With physical distancing being removed throughout Disneyland Resort, many experiences are returning this week. The Disneyland Band will be performing again starting this Friday, June 18th. Disneyland President Ken Potrock shared the news on his Instagram, along with photos of the band rehearsing. Starting yesterday, that was June 15th, Indiana Jones Adventure is no longer using a virtual queue. Also starting yesterday, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance pre-shows are all operating again. Previously, the pre-show with Rey and BB-8 was being skipped. In Disneyland, guests can once again explore the walkthrough of Sleeping Beauty Castle. Over in Disney California Adventure, guests will be excited to find the Animation Academy, Golden Zephyr, and Sorcerer's Workshop have all returned as well. On June 18th, Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes will also reopen. On June 25th, Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters will return in Tomorrowland at Disneyland. Finally, on July 9th, kids can once again explore the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. Even more restaurants will be reopening at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure in the next month. At Disneyland, Maurice's Treats and Edelweiss Snacks will be reopening on June 24th, and over at Disney California Adventure, Wine Country Trattoria, Mendocino Terrace, and Bayside Brews will be opening on June 17th, while Lamplight Lounge, Boardwalk Dining, Jack Jack Cookie Num Nums, and Cozy Cone Motel Pop Cone will be opening on June 24th. Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Alice are greeting guests now at a new location inside Disneyland Park. The beloved characters were previously greeting guests near It's a Small World. Guests will now find the 100 Acre Wood characters and Alice in the hub. Watch our video of the distance meet and greets here on our YouTube channel. We dropped by River Belle Terrace to try River Belle's chopped salad with barbecue tofu for lunch at Disneyland. The restaurant is nestled on the edge of Frontierland near Pirates of the Caribbean. We tried River Belle's chopped salad with tofu for $19 with romaine lettuce, black beans, garbanzo beans, pickles, roasted corn, red pepper, and tomatoes, topped with fried onions and served with a side of barbecue ranch dressing and a choice of chicken, brisket, or barbecue tofu. Head on over to DLNewsToday.com to read our full review. If you're a vaccinated California resident, well, you're in luck. All Californians aged 12 plus who receive a COVID-19 vaccination are automatically entered into the Vax for the Win sweepstakes program. One of the prizes is a trip for 4 to Disneyland Resort. The Discover the Best of Anaheim package is one of 6 different dream vacations offered. The winner will receive 4 two-day park hopper tickets, 4 tickets to Knott's Berry Farm, hotel accommodations, and a $2,000 gift card, and more. The drawings for the dream vacations will occur on July 1st, 2021. In new videos from Disneyland Paris, cast members are getting ready to make magic again ahead of the park's reopening this week. On Instagram, cast members in costume are waving hello from their respective attractions. A revised version of Tokyo Disney Resort's 35th anniversary song, Brand New Day, plays in the background. The song will play as Mickey and friends welcome guests back at the Main Street train station. A longer video features not just attractions cast members, but employees in many different positions around Disneyland Paris, getting ready to welcome guests back. When Disneyland Paris reopens tomorrow, June 17th, it will be the first time in a year and a half that all Disney parks worldwide have been open at the same time. Disneyland Paris reopened for annual pass holders yesterday, and guests got to ride the brand new Cars Road Trip attraction in Walt Disney Studios Park. Cars Road Trip replaces Studio Tram Tour, Behind the Magic, the Paris version of the Studio Backlot Tour from Disney's Hollywood Studios, and fans may recognize some of the familiar elements. Watch our full ride POV here on our YouTube channel, or check out our photo tour on WDWNT.com. As you know, Tom Corliss is in Paris right now, checking all this stuff out. He's keeping us all up to date. We have our first look at the animated figure of a character for the upcoming Zootopia-themed land at Shanghai Disneyland. In the image, Imagineers are working on a large sculpture of what appears to be the polar bear Kevin staring at his phone from behind a podium. Back in December, construction had reached a large milestone, and last month we shared that some of the land's art is now on construction walls around the area of the park, adding to the excitement of the new project and giving guests a taste of what is to come. The land will also feature a Skechers shoe store for guests to shop at during their time visiting. Disney has also shared that it will include a major attraction that will seamlessly blend Disney storytelling and state-of-the-art technology. The land is expected to open sometime later this year. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical Disney trip. The best part is their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, fast passes, dining, and much more. Visit WDWNT.travel for more details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying this show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, click the bell for notifications, and make sure to hit select all notifications so that you never miss an episode of News Today with WDW News Today. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Welcome to Deep in the Plus. Each week we take a different movie or TV show from the Disney Plus vault and we tell you the history, the details, we give you our review, and we tell you if it's worth your time. Catch Deep in the Plus every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on WDWNT Entertainment.